Good morning, everybody. So today is December 1st, and we are going to get into nativities, advent calendars. Sorry, that's what advent calendars for the month. And we're going to start with the jewel set. Now, I don't remember. This is the wax. This is the thing to get it out. If I can get this out. There we go. To put the things in the tray with some bags is right here. This is to put on the back of here so we can make this hang. Before we get started on this, though, I wanted to ask for prayers for my sister and her husband. They're facing some rough times ahead, possibly, and we need a lot of information probably coming at them today, and we need that to be good. We need it to be good news. And I don't know how else to say, it just needs to be good news today. I guess that's about all I can say about it, but please pray for my sister and her husband that they get good news for him. So let's get started. So day one is a candy cane. And so this is the candy cane. And these are the jewels. And there's 3 colors here. And there's 3 bags here. And I can't imagine that we're going to need all of these. But let's see. So this is number 1. Oh, there's actually 4. Yep. 1, 2, 3, and 4. So number 1, I'm going to go ahead and put it in there. I'm going to get some wax in my lifter thing. And by doing that, I'm just going to press into it. Like that. I'm going to go for a little bit. Oops. A little bit more. I want it over the top. Over the tip of that. I don't know how long this is going to take, so this will give you a good idea. So the white spots are number 1. So I put my number 1s in here. And 1. I will be doing probably a couple of videos today, depending on how long these will take, but just in case somebody doesn't watch one video and they watch the others, I'm going to be asking for prayers all day. they did not have much of a Thanksgiving. It was spent at the hospital. Since, I can't remember if they've been there since Monday or Tuesday. So, oops. It's been a long week. Okay, that's number one. I need that paper in here. I have a feeling number one's going to be used in more than just this one. But it says, no, it says candy. Okay. I thought it said candy. Number one, but no. Okay, now we need number two. We'll see how well thought out this is for storage of these gems. Right. Oh, those spread out real nice. And very easy to see. So number two. These red and white candy canes are getting harder and harder to find. And I like them, and I like, first of all, I like mint, peppermint, and you can use them in your hot chocolate, and I like to use them on my tree, red and white, and I like the meaning behind them, so I hate to see the traditional candy canes. I hate that they're harder to find. I did find some. But they are, when I find them, I grab them. Oops. Okay, so there's number two. I don't think this is... I'm wondering which ones these are that have fallen. Were they from number one or from number two? Number two, okay. So now they can go in here because I'm done with the number twos. Gotta make sure I put that bag in here. So they may expect you to just take a few out, put them in here, and then back in here, and then you can put more than one bag in your Ziplocs, and that saves them if you lose them. You know what I mean? I'll just show you. Though at this point I don't need to, but I'll show you what I mean. So now number 3, and I'm not sure that this is what they want you to do. I'm just saying it could be that this is what they want. They want you to just take a few out. Okay. Especially number 3, there's hardly any here. These are like our highlight layer. Okay. So then they may want you to have it open a little bit more than I have and get them back in there. So just open them more than that, and pour them back in. And fold them up and stick them in the bag to store them that way. Right? So then you could store several in that. And then number 4, and I'm going to take number 4. Okay. And let's put the number 4 on. Okay. Now it's done. So what I'm going to do with the number 4 is put it in here. And put it in here. In this bag. And I'll put this in here so that I know this is number 4. Okay. Hopefully that seals good. And then these all have to go somewhere. So number 1 is open now for these. But so is the tray, right? Because this isn't going in the tray. This is going on the back of here. Although I don't know that I'm going to do that yet. But let's look. What did I just... There it is. I'm like, what did I just do with that thing? Okay. I might keep this bag for storage in case I decide to save this. But then that goes on your tree like that, and it's a magnet and it sticks. What I do want to do is put a little crystal clear sealant so that I don't have to worry later on. I'm going to grab a wipe. These wipes are so big. When I pull them out, I feel like I'm pulling. I did pull more than one. No. Did I? No, they're just so big. Nope, that's two. I thought that was a lot. I thought it felt like a lot, and it was a lot. And everything's falling. That's, of course, the way things go here. I'm gonna grab... you know what? I would rather... That one's no good, so that's already been... Now you can thin this out, but I'm gonna... Let's see. You're probably gonna want to thin this out. Now that it's sat in there, it's even thicker than it was. You want to get this stuff in between your little gems. Okay. Okay. I'm going to put this back over. And you can put plastic wrap over it. Anything if you're afraid of it drying out. And then it says to use a wipe to wipe the tops off. So I'm going to do that. I guess really you just want the glue in between the gems. I put it all over everything, and I didn't need to do that. So, and that should do it. I'll leave this to dry, and of course, Now, I would assume that it may be safe to put it up there and let it dry standing up. I'm not sure right now. I'm going to leave it flat. I'm going to get the glue off my brush. Oh, look what I didn't put away my wax. And I don't want to lose that wax. So I'm going to put the wax back right now. I do have more of it, but I don't want to take... I don't want to... I want to keep the kit intact. All right. You don't want to keep that in case I want to store this inside that later on. Okay, and that can go in there. Until tomorrow when we do our next one. And I did do a complete unboxing of all of them if you wanted to see what they look like, what's in there. So that's it for now. I will be back. I have other advent calendars to do. So we will come back and do them. I'm not sure if I'm going to do, I think I got like 3 of them for every day. So we'll see what we get through. All right, everybody. If you like my video, please hit the like and subscribe button. Thank you for joining me. And I hope you join me again. Everybody have a blessed day. Thank you. Bye-bye.